Hey world, it's Bobcat here. Do you guys ever run into an old teacher or a high school teacher, like after you've graduated high school, or maybe you're even in school, but like say you're, a junior in high school and you run into, say, a first grade or second grade teacher or whatever, maybe you're out of school completely or whatever it is. It's always weird because it seems like if you're within like 5 to 10 years of that grade, whatever grade it is, they somewhat remember you, but beyond that, they don't remember you at all. And so I just drove by, I'm pulling into a gas station to get gas, and I'm on my way home from doing an appraisal, and I see my first grade teacher, Mrs. Wellnut. I waved, like, hi, and she didn't remember me at all. Be like, hey, Mrs. Wellnut, hey, hi, Mrs. Wellnut, hi, how are you, I miss you, and I remember you, and I remember you from first grade, do you remember me, do I really look like you? I don't look anything like you used to look like. Wow. Which reminds me, what do we think, like, how do we remember people? And that's something when I was in junior, senior year of high school, I was thinking about, okay, what do I want to do, like most people do? And I wanted to do whatever would influence and change people's lives the most. What could I do to really, because I was in sports and coaches were a big part of developing me and who I am, I feel, and coaches and teachers, really good teachers, and like church leaders and whoever's influenced in your, has been an influence in your life. There's those people, there's those people that really have made a difference in your life, whether it's maybe a volunteer organization or 4-H or Glee Club or whatever it is, or Glee Club, or whatever it is. There's people that influence your life along your journey, and those people, to me, are the most influential people that have changed and have molded and formed me to who I am today. And obviously your parents are probably the biggest factor there. And now that I am a parent, I would hope that's true for my kids. But being a parent is a default, for most people at least. And so I wanted to do whatever. And so I was kind of torn, like, okay, do I want to pursue business and then in my spare time and volunteer time maybe like do coaching or do volunteer groups or help lead something or be involved in different things where I could help and not change, but help form and mold kids and encourage kids to be whoever they wanted to be and be that support there for them and help them grow and into the adults that they would turn into, or whatever. But anyway, so I really thought about being a teacher because I had several really impactful teachers in my life, and coaches for that matter. Probably coaches influenced me more than even teachers, but that was a real big decision for me. And so I ended up I did decide that with the amount of schooling that you'd have to invest in, the not so location, what's the word I'm looking for? Not so, you can't like really decide where you want to live to a certain degree because you have to go wherever the job is. And that, I didn't know if that's something I wanted to do. Like I didn't know if I wanted to relocate from my, from the main area where I grew up drastically, just so that I could have a job teaching kids that I don't know, that I don't have a connection with. Not that you wouldn't gain that connection, but like I know the community, every like area within 30 minutes of here, I know a lot of the people in the area, and that would have been, I would prefer that. Not to mention you have to go to a lot of schooling, you have to do et cetera, et cetera. Oh, this is getting long, but anyway. So I ended up deciding not to do the teacher thing, and I think that was the wise decision. I've talked about it with my wife on and off, and possibly maybe doing that someday, but I think overall it just wasn't I wasn't having the flexibility in that I wanted. And so I'm hoping to be fairly successful in business, hopefully, where I can have enough financial stability to be able to not have to work quite as much and focus more on the volunteering and parenting and coaching and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about that? Who has influenced your life, like coaches, teachers, clergy, 4-H organizations, community organizations, friends, family. Let me know. I want to hear. So leave a comment down below about who was the most influential person in your life. And you don't have to give a name, but just give like a job or occupation or what capacity they served in your life. And that'd be interesting. I'd really like to know that. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate and love you all. TTFN. God bless.